Hello everybody, vlog number 8. It's been almost 2 months ago. Last time was Leap Day when I spoke to you, and since then a lot of changes have happened again. And they better be, because I called this the year of acceleration, so we better start accelerating. And we're doing that. Not as fast as I would like to. Clearly, I also lost my body, as you know. Rens left the organization meantime, so it's also fair to give you an update on that, although it's primarily the supervisory board who is leading this. But it's going well, the search is going well, and hopefully we're going to have a positive result in the coming few weeks. And I will be extremely happy with that, because I really need somebody next to me that together and jointly with the management team that we can execute on Royal FloraHolland 2020. And when I say that, I'm talking about the strategy, as you well know, and then the first thing that comes to mind is the new auctioning, of course. Because the new auctioning is now nearing the moment of choices. And what is it that we know already? We know that we need to invest in a 24/7 system. The world is moving in that direction, and we need to move along, and we need to provide that platform. I think that's a given now. That's a choice that has been made. It's also clear that a lot of the growers still look towards the daily marketplace and the physical marketplace, and we somehow need to accommodate that. That also seems to be a given almost. So that's the choice that we are making right now. And the third one is around the logistics. More and more growers and also customers ask us, make sure that you keep a role in that logistics. And why? Is because the transactions are becoming smaller and smaller. And if the transactions become smaller, it means that the logistical costs for those transactions, that they weigh heavier. And we need to accommodate that. And it's not only the growers that ask us, it's also the customers that ask us that. Right now we're in discussions with you. We're doing that during the regional meetings, so please come and join them, because your voice is very important to us in that respect. And as I said, we're nearing the moment we need to make choices. And I hope I'm able to give you more insight in that when we come to the general meeting that we'll have on the 2nd of June in Aalsmeer. That will really be a moment of truth, if I can say it like that. I often get to hear, Lucas, you only talk about Royal FloraHolland 2020. Is there nothing else going on? And nothing could be further from the truth than that. There's a lot going on in the here and now. A lot of developments that take place. If I look at the period 3 reporting, it looks like financially we're doing quite all right, and that's always good news, of course. But we also see that our costs are rising, and the costs are rising because of the smaller transactions that I just talked about. So financially we're okay, but the costs are rising. There's also a lot of developments going on the marketplace right now. So it's not only about the new auctioning. There's a lot of stuff happening in the here and now, and particularly in the team from Aad van den Ende. A lot of stuff around FloraMondo, and I get a lot of good feedback from growers and customers on that. They really see that we're moving fast on that one right now. But we're also investing in the plant clocks in Aalsmeer. We're looking at the multi-transaction auctioning, as you know, all sorts of small developments that are ongoing right now to make sure that our services are robust, are good, and really up to date. So no, it's not only about Royal FloraHolland 2020, it's also about the here and now. What's also happening in the here and now is some changes that we're making to our IT department. And if I say some changes, that's not good. We're making a lot of changes right now. Basically what we say is that we're not keeping up with the outside world when it comes to IT developments. And that is a big issue for us. Do I say with that I am complaining about my IT department? Not at all. Not at all. And I want to be very specific and very clear about that. You know, they've been working their butts off with the tools that we've been giving them. But the outside world is just moving faster than we can. And we need to start making use of that outside world. So what are we doing? If you look at our total IT portfolio right now, it's sort of that 80% we do ourselves and 20% is outsourced. And we're going to flip that around. So 20% stays inside and 80% we will outsource. Now that's a dramatic change for the people that are working in our IT departments, and that's also going on in the here and now. And we need to manage that carefully. For them, first, they come first, but second also to make sure that the services that we are giving to you today, that they continue as normal. So a lot of stuff happening in the here and now, and that's good. So when we ask our growers and our customers about the here and now, how do you look at us? We also received just a bit of feedback from that. So we had a survey, and thank you for participating in that. And our growers overall are quite satisfied with our services. More than 70% are very or satisfied with what we do. And even better, more than 80% has confidence in Royal FloraHolland, has confidence in the strategy and in what we're intending to do. That's wonderful. Does it mean that all growers are satisfied with everything? No, it doesn't. What's the biggest thing on their mind right now is their voice. Their voice in everything that we do. Do you feel understood by us in the decisions that we're taking? And there you say, well, that could be better. And I agree with you. I would like you to be at the regional meetings. I invite you to come to the general meeting and to discuss there. But it also tells me that the program that we are starting, Cooperative 2020, about the cooperative of the future, is extremely necessary, because we're doing it for you. We also want to do it with you. So we have a common need there. So I invite you to come, to join the meetings, but also to take part in the program Cooperative 2020. If I look at our customers, they show a different picture. Our customers, around 50% is satisfied or very satisfied with the services that we offer. And 60% has confidence in Royal FloraHolland. That is a growing statistic, which is wonderful, but it's not where I would like to be. Clearly, I would like to gain the confidence of my customers more than I have today, or than we have today. What can we do better? Our customers are saying, do you realize enough that not only your world, but our world is changing as well? And can you please start thinking along with what that means to us? Our business is changing as well, and we need you, Royal FloraHolland, as a partner next to us, and to make sure that we are able to deal with those changes in the future as well. That's clearly what they're telling us. And I've heard you, we've heard you, the organization has understood it, and we're going to be engaging with you in that respect as well. That's what I had for this vlog. So I hope to see you either during the regional meetings or during our general meeting on the 2nd of June. It's going to be a very important one. So please be there, and otherwise I'm sure I'll be seeing you somewhere, somehow in this beautiful world of ours in the future. Thank you very much.